Those news today.
Increase begin immediately. I don't need to be a pathologist. You know, that's coroners. That's people that know the human body and what causes death or what causes illness. To know that if I walk up to you with a semi-automatic 12-gauge shotgun with double-aught buck, and I shoot you in the head and blow the top of your head off, and I point it at your chest and unload 6 more cartridges into you, and you're a bloody mess, that you're gonna die. I don't need to be a pathologist that if I take a machete and cut your head off, that you're gonna die. But I can interview the pathologist all day. They had the head of the German Pathologist Society a year and a half ago come out and say, we're seeing multi-1,000% increases in cancer and HIV and death from these damn shots. They had cancer research facilities in Germany again, but also in England and the U.S. that found that people that had cancer in remission, lymphoma, leukemia, you name it, that it was turning all of their cancers on when they took it. So again, that's what's happened. We've already been hit. There's ways to mitigate the spike protein. It also spreads to not just those that have taken the shots. That's in the literature. That's in the scientific studies. This is happening. I don't need to be a pathologist to know that if I walk up to you, or somebody walks up to you with a gallon of gasoline, and they tie you up against a tree, they pour that gallon of gasoline on you, and they light a match and throw it at you, you're going to burn up. You're going to die. You're going to have 3rd degree and beyond burns all over your body, and you might not make it to the hospital. You'll probably die of shock, but regardless, you're going to die. You might live a day. But that gallon of gas is going to kill you deader than a hammer.
I hope you die.
But the pathologists say the shot's killing you. The KKK and found out that you'd go to a KKK rally, they would go to it, and the leader, the Grand Dragon was the KKK, the Grand Cyclops was the guy under him, was the KKK, wasn't dead. So the head KKK guy and all their adjuncts were feds. And it's the same thing, ladies and gentlemen. And they staged this because there's no real white supremacy other than a lunatic goes and shoots up a South Carolina church. That was real. Or a guy goes in and shoots up a black grocery store mainly. Horrible. It's real. There were some lunatics. Turned out both those people had federal handlers. It came out in the news. So are there real lunatic white supremacists? Absolutely. Do they attack? Yeah. It's like very rare, but it still goes on.
Some form of trance. They are going around. They are murdering, causing mass destruction. It's unsure why these criminals decided tonight would be the night to fight against the people, the good people of America. But as we all know, they will not be allowed to get away, and they will be brought to justice. Now, we're going to be staying on the air with a team of other Radio Free America stations to keep you updated on all the events happening as we learn them. There's not a lot of news yet, but I can tell you this. This is the time where you, the American people, have to stand together and stand strong against all the things that are trying to condemn you constantly. Now, looks like we're getting a news update. Okay, I've just gotten this. It looks like very soon the president and a team of advisors are going to be speaking and making an announcement of what they know on the events that are happening today. I'm not sure what the president is going to be saying at this time, but I do know, whatever it is, it's going to be bloody American. Now, hopefully he can provide some answers for us and give us the strong leadership he's given us for all these years. According to this write-up, it also says that experts from NASA, the Centers for Disease Control, and among others, are going to be present to, I guess, let us know. The other thing this says, which, well, this advises that you stay inside your homes. And I think, as we all know, When the government starts to tell you to do things, there's only one thing to truly do. That's to fight back. So when they say, stay in your homes, what I hear is, be ready to fight back against these criminals and drive them from our homes, from our lands. We need to show them that we're not going to let this mass epidemic of violence take us over. We are going to stand strong as patriotic Americans. They're saying if you're at work, to stay at work. Are they paying you to stay at work? I don't think so. If you're off the clock, Jack, you better head home. And I know for a fact that many of you are following this because I can see the traffic reports right here, and it's telling me right now the highways are absolutely full of good people trying to get home to their families. Now, if the police try and stop you, well, let's just say a sovereign citizen never lets someone tell them what they can and can't do.
This can't be good for me, but I feel like shit.
There's only one thing to turn to, and that's vitamin supplements. If you can get a good vitamin supplement, I will tell you, you will be completely immune to any occult wizardry that comes in and tries to take over your body. Now keep your butts covered, because that's where the occult gets in. And take your vitamins. For God's sake, take your vitamins. I've been saying it for years. You got to take the vitamins to stay safe. That's what I do. That's how I look like this. This is Radio Free America.
I don't need you to survive like you need me. I'll become whole as you dance with death. And I'll rejoice as you breathe your final breath.